Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. This is Fahad Mirza, and in this video I am going to share yet another model which caters to the real world issues and problems. If you have been following my channel, you might have noticed the trend which is appearing lately where we are reviewing models, tools, frameworks which are trying to target a specific domain or a specific use case. That is where this new embedding model Marqo tries to help out. Before we get it installed and review its architecture, let's have a quick look as what exactly is an embedding model. An embedding model is a type of AI model that converts high dimensional data into dense low dimensional vectors. Now what that means? High dimensional data means images, text, products, stuff like that. Whereas dense low dimensional vector mean numerical representation or matrices that capture the semantic relationship between data points. We will also see that in action when I convert some of the images or text into numerical representation, and we will then see what is meant by these low dimensional vectors. In e-commerce, embedding models map products to vectors, enabling similarity searches, recommendations, and other tasks. That is where this Marqo-Ecommerce embedding helps out. If you go through their Hugging Face page, you will see that we have two embedding models released by them. We are going to install this embedding L model. They also have open source some of the data sets, which is really good. It is Apache 2 license, as you can see. Now, this model, which is embedding L model, this model is one of two, as I mentioned, and the benchmark results show that the Marco e-commerce model consistently has outperformed all the other models across various matrices. Especially this L1 has achieved an average improvement of 17.6% in MRR and 20.5% in NDCG at 10 when compared with current best open source model. When we say MRR is mean reciprocal rank. It is a metric used to evaluate the ranking quality of search results or recommendations. It is very commonly used in these embedding models evaluations as it measures the average reciprocal rank of the first relevant items in the list. There is a lot of other detail which I'm not going to go into this one. Another metric which I mentioned was NDCG. NDCG is normalized discounted cumulative gain. It is a metric that evaluates the ranking quality of search results or recommendations. So on both of these two very frequently used matrices for embedding models, it has performed quite well, which is quite impressive. And then there are a lot of other benchmarking information which they have shared on their model page, which you can check it out. Also, they have taken the data from Google Shopping and Amazon products for evaluation, and that information is also available here. Okay, enough talk. Let's go and try to get it installed. Before I move forward, let me give a huge shout out to our good friends at Mast Compute who are sponsoring the VM and GPU for this video. If you're looking to rent a GPU on very affordable prices, I will drop the link to their website in video's description. Plus, I'm also going to give you a coupon code of 50% discount on range of GPUs. This is my VM and this is my GPU card NVIDIA RTX A6000 with 48 GB of VRAM courtesy Mast Compute. Okay, next up, let's create a virtual environment with Conda. This is going to take a minute. And now let's install some of the prerequisites, which are the usual torch, vision, transformers. All the prerequisites are done. Let's launch our Jupyter notebook as usual, and we will download and play with this model in browser environment. Okay, so let's import our libraries which we have installed and download the model. And the model has started downloading, and as you might already know, these embedding models are quite small. Even the large model is just around 2.61 gig. And as the model is downloading, let me also introduce you to the sponsors of the video, who are AgentQL. AgentQL is a query language that turns any web page into a data source. With its Python SDK and live debugging tool, you can scrape and interact with web content. AgentQL works on any page, it is resilient, it is reusable, and it structures the output according to the shape of your query. And I will drop the link to their website in video's description. And now it is downloading the clip model because it also deals with images. And if you don't know what the clip models are, they basically in high level establish the semantic relationship between the text data and the images or the images label. And we already have covered them a lot on the channel. And the model is downloaded. Now let's try to see how it works. So this is the entrance script. So what is happening here is first we are just giving it an image, and this is the image we are using. You can use any image of any product or anything, but as it is geared towards e-commerce or shopping, so make sure that it is some product image. So this is the URL which I have given. You can select any local image from your disk. From there, this is the image, and then the text label is dining chairs, laptop, or toothbrushes, and we are trying to do the similarity search. So first we are using processor to get the image and the text and pad it. Then processor is processing it. We are getting the data back from a model after it processes it, both the image features and text features, and this is where it is generating the probabilities as which text is nearest to the image, and then we are printing out the text probabilities. Anything closer to 1 or 1 is like more similar, or anything away from it, like any exponential values in 0, sub-zero, that will be farther from the prompt. So let's try it out. Let me run it. And there you go. So these are the low dimensional vectors, as you can see, and the shape is at 1, 3. As you can imagine that there is one image and 3 text captions. Out of these, if you go again here, so these are the dining chairs. So our first label was dining chair, and that is why you see it is 100% similar. Whereas these are exponential values, so they are under very far away. This is farthest and this is slightly farthest, but still very far away. It's a sub-zero value. Let me also show you the GPU consumption as the model is loaded onto the GPU. There you go. So it's not even using my GPU, it is all on CPU. Embedding models are very lightweight, so that is a real good thing about them. So anyway, pretty impressive model. It does what it says it does. If you're looking to use any embedding model for your RAG pipeline for your e-commerce application, maybe this is good. This could be a good choice, especially when you look at the Apache 2 license. So that's it. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you like the content, please consider subscribing to the channel. If you're already subscribed, please share it among your network as it helps. Thank you for watching.